Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing a different kind of video. I've never done this before. I've also never done this in real life before. But I don't know if it's popular everywhere else, but in my area, there is, on Facebook, there is like a Facebook buy-sell trade, which I think it is popular because there's that marketplace thing. Anyway, I'm a part of a bunch of Facebook buy-sell trade groups in my area, and I happened to be on it last night, and what happened was I was scrolling through and I was like, what the heck? So this kid had a post with 6 movies on it, and at least 4 of them were brand new new releases within the past 2 or 3 months. I was like, what the heck? Okay. And then he also had, it was, oh, in his little description it said, we'll take $35 for all 6. And then it also had like the preset price, like what you would type in, and it said $25, and then it had a little slash, it marked through and said the new price was $22. And I was like, $22 for 6 with 4 that are new within the past few months. I was like, that's a good deal, but I don't want these other 2. So I messaged the guy, and I was like, are these still available, and are you willing to split up the purchase? And he was like, it is still available, and he's like, which ones do you want? So I was like, okay, I want these 4. He's also like, I have another movie, and I was interested in it, but I was like, I don't want to do that because he probably wants too much for it. Anyway, he's like, these 4, and he was like, oh, the price is wrong. I want $30 for the 4. And I was like, well, your original price was $35. I was like, you need to fix your pricing then. I was like, oh, never mind, you need to fix your pricing. And he's like, oh, I'll work on you with the price. And he's like, how much do you want to pay? And I said, well, I was expecting like 15 because it said that it was 22, and I figured minus those 2 that I didn't want, it would be like $15. He's like, well, is there any way you could do 20? And I said, actually, are you into movies? Because I sell a bunch of movies on the buy-sell trade thing and Facebook Marketplace. I was like, I've got like 500 movies for sale. If you want, I will, how about I do $15 and then $3 3 DVDs or a Blu-ray to make up whatever. So he's like, deal. So I sent him my list of all my movies I have for sale, and he's like, alright, I want these 3, and he's like, but will you also throw in this Blu-ray? And I was like, if I throw in the Blu-ray, would you drop it down to $10 and you can have all of it? And he's like, nah. So I was like, alright, $15 in the 3 movies is fine. So I decided we set up a time and place to meet, and this morning when I went to double check to make sure we were still on to meet, I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to see if I can get that other movie that he mentioned but wasn't a part of the listing. I was like, if I give you $5 more and the Blu-ray that you wanted, would you throw that in? He's like, yes. So I ended up picking all of these up for $20, and then I traded, it was like Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead, The Messengers with Kristen Stewart, and Friday the 13th, the first movie on Blu-ray, which I already have the Friday the 13th collection that recently came out. So I was like, alright, I'll get rid of that one. And Dawn of the Dead, I recently bought the Scream Factory release, so the only 2 that I would need to replace would be The Messengers and Land of the Dead. I was like, that's good, that's fine. Land of the Dead's still pretty expensive from Scream Factory, so hopefully it'll go down in price to $15 is where I usually pull the trigger on ones that I'm not like super into getting. And alright, so I'll show you what I got. So I got Tomb Raider, which is the first one. Well, not the first one. It's like the remake or reboot of the franchise. And also one of the things I was like, slipcovers, yes. And I'll get into a story about that in a second. But we got Tomb Raider, looked it up on Amazon. It is $20. This one was the one that he didn't have in his listing but had mentioned, and I ended up making a deal for it this morning. But this is a Black Panther, which heard great things about it, haven't watched it, definitely look forward to watching it. So we have that. This one, which I recently just sold the first DVD that I had of the first movie of this, and I had already rebought it, so I was going to use that money to put towards this one, and I basically did, because these movies came out to be 5 movies for $20, and then the other movies, which I'm not really counting those, so basically $5 or $4 each, so heck yeah. So this is Pacific Rim. And then we also have this one, which very excited to watch. I wanted to see it in theaters, wasn't able to. The Strangers Pray at Night. And we have this one, which came in kind of bad condition. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do about it yet. None of the the movies themselves are in bad condition. The slipcover of this one is in bad condition. So this is Winchester, which I've heard mixed things about. He told me specifically because I was looking through to make sure that they were all right, the right discs were in it and everything, and he was like, that's a really good movie. So we'll see. Here's what I was talking about when the slipcover is not in good condition, is this tear in it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, but we'll see. They are all fully complete, except they are missing the digital copies. Well, except Black Panther, which I didn't expect the digital copies to be in there, or if they had been, that they had been used. I kind of wish that they had been in there, because, I mean, if you look at this, when you open the thing, I don't know, I'm so used to seeing a digital copy that it just looks like something's missing, and kind of stresses me out. But that was a really great deal. I alluded to the story. When he first came out, he came out with just all the movies just like this, without slipcovers, but in his listing they all had slipcovers. So I was like, do you have the slipcovers? And he's like, yeah, they're in my room, let me go grab them. Or he's like, do you want them? And I said, yeah. And he's like, alright, they're in my room, I'll go get them. So he went and got them. So he wasn't going to give them to me, but glad I asked, because I'm on this real big slipcover kick lately, so there was that. But overall, I thought it was a really great deal, and I don't know. I look forward to watching the movies, because I haven't seen any of them, and I definitely look forward to giving them all a watch. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the deal that I got, if you would have taken the deal, or if you would have said, I'll wait. Because I in my mind, I was like, you know what? I probably won't ever be able to get these movies for this cheap. $4 a movie, especially for all new releases. I looked them all up, and they're all $20+. So not really sure why he was selling them so low, or why he would sell them so low. Whenever I met him up, he was like, these are only like 2 weeks old. I watch a lot of movies and I get bored of them. Doesn't necessarily seem like the most cost-efficient way to do it. I would be doing Redbox or whatever. But hey, I don't know, I reap the benefits, so let me know what you think about the deal. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'm definitely trying to grow my channel, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.